Hello students, suppose you want to play a cricket game. For playing a cricket game, you need many things. First, you need to get a good playground. After that, you need to get costume, bat ball and other equipments. Then you will have to form a team for playing a cricket game. So these all things are resources for you. Today I will teach about the resources chapter. In this chapter, I will cover the topics: what are resources, what are the types of resources, and what is resource conservation. Let us learn first what are resources. Anything that satisfies our needs and have utility and value are called resources. So in this definition, you have to give focus on the words utility and value. Utility means usefulness of resource. Suppose I feel very thirsty. At that time, what is useful for me? Water is useful for me. I want to write something. Then what is useful for me? Marker is useful for me. So these all things are resources for me. Then value. All resources has a value. Value means importance, worth. Everything has some value. Some resources have some economic value like metal, gold and so on. Some resources have some nutritious value, fruits, vegetables and food grains. And some resources have some natural value, landscape, river, mountains, etc. Now let us discuss the important factor of resources, time and technology. First, going for further, you need to understand what is technology. When human beings use their skills, knowledge and ideas for innovation and discoveries is called technology. Take example of computer. Before 500 years, we didn't have knowledge about computer. So human beings use their skill and knowledge and created the new things, invented computer, telephone, mobile phone and many other things. So with time, this technology became as resources. You know, humans are also resource because our knowledge, ideas, innovation and discoveries lead to creation of many resources. In fact, human being is the most important resource because due to our knowledge and skills, we can use any resource in a proper way. If we don't have knowledge how to operate computer, how to operate television, how to operate mobile phone, we cannot use these resources in the proper way. We will learn about types of resources. There are mainly three types of resource. Natural resources, air, water and all natural things. Then human-made resources, computer, television, electricity and so on. Human resource, employees in any company. Let us discuss about each resource in detail. Natural resources. As the name suggests, natural resources are directly drawn from nature and is used without more modification. Sometimes we use some tools and technology for making the natural resources more effective. The example of natural resources are sun, water, air, soil, petroleum, natural gas, minerals, etc. As I said earlier, that people are also resource. We are also resource because our knowledge, talent, qualification are used for creating many more resources. For many invention, then innovation and discoveries, our knowledge, skills are used. People can make the best use of nature to create more resources when they have a knowledge, skill and technology to do so. That is why human beings are the special resource. People are human resources with good education and health facilities. Human resources can get more value and it can get more knowledge, skill and talent. Let us see about the classification of natural resources. Natural resources can be classified on the basis of development and use, on the basis of origin, stock, and distribution. On the basis of development and use, resources can be categorized into two types: actual resources, potential resources. Actual resources are resources whose quantities are known and are being used in present time. Example: coal mines in Germany, petroleum reserve in West Asia, soil in Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. Potential resources. Potential resources are resources whose quantities are not known and are being not used in present time. It could be used in future. This type of resources are not being used in present time due to lack of technology. Take example of wind energy. Before many years, it was not resource because we were not aware about the technology how to generate the electricity from wind energy. On the basis of origin, resources are classified into two types: biotic resources, abiotic resources. Biotic resources means all living things. Example: plants, animals, etc. Abiotic resources means non-living things. Example: soil, mountains, rivers. Let us see the classification of natural resources on the basis of stock. Renewable resources, non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are water, air, sun energy, wind energy, which can be created again, which is unlimited in atmosphere, which can be gotten again. Non-renewable resources, it is in limited amount. It cannot be created again. It cannot be gotten again. Example: coal mines, fossil fuel, etc. On the basis of distribution, natural resources can be classified into two categories: ubiquitous resources, localized resources. Ubiquitous means available everywhere in atmosphere in bulk amount. Example: air we breathe. Then localized, it is not available everywhere. It is available in particular place. Like example, iron ore, coal mines. These resources are located in particular area. That's why these resources are known as localized resources. Let us learn about human-made resources. As the name suggests, human-made resources are resources that are made by human being. Take example of computer, television, electricity. These all are the things which are made by human being. That's why these all things are human-made resources. As I said earlier, that people are also resource. We are also resource because our knowledge, talent, qualification are used for creating many more resources. For many invention, then innovation and discoveries, our knowledge, skills are used. People can make the best use of nature to create more resources when they have a knowledge, skill and technology to do so. That is why human beings are the special resource. People are human resources with good education and health facilities. Human resources can get more value and it can get more knowledge, skill and talent. Now you came to know about resources and types of resources as well. You must know to conserve the resources because it is needed in present time. If we will not conserve resource in present time, our future generation could not use any resource. In conserving resources, you must know about two terms, resource conservation and sustainable development. Resource conservation, using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed, is called resource conservation. Means we should give the time to get renewed the resources and we should not waste any resource. Sustainable development, balancing the need to use resources and also conserve them for the future is called sustainable development. Means we should balance the need of resource and we should conserve them for the future generation. Now we should know the ways for conserving resources. People conserve resources in many ways. People use especially the 3R formula for conserving resources. These 3R formula are reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce means we should minimize the use of resource. We should not waste any resource. We should not waste water, electricity, petrol. We should conserve them for the future generation. Reuse. We should use resource again and again. Suppose we are making bag by using old cloth and old paper, then we can reuse the resource instead of using the plastic bags. Recycle. Many materials are there which can be used for making the new items like the plastic bottle, and many garbages are used for making new items. So in this way, by opting this 3R formula, we can conserve the resources for the future generation. Let us do the quick revision of this chapter. What did we learn in this chapter? First we learned what are resources. Resources are the things which can satisfy our needs and which have some value and utility. Secondly, we learned types of resources. There are mainly three types of resources: natural resources, human-made resources, human resources. Natural resources are directly drawn by nature. Some natural resources are in limited amount, some are in unlimited amount, like air, water, petroleum, iron ore. These all are example of natural resources. Then human-made resources, the things which are made by human being, like electricity, computer, car, mobile phone. These all things are made by human being. Then human resources, the skill, knowledge, talent, qualification of human being are human resources. Then we learn that how to conserve the resources. We learn that we should opt 3R formula for conserving the resources: reduce, reuse and recycle. Thank you.